Are we live? We live.
Yeah.
Okay, so I ain't gonna curse, but these.
All right, man. So listen, I'm a little late to this video, but I saw it on a No Jumper clip, so I thought I'd react to it. You know what I'm saying? So this is basically the killer of Pop Smoke doing an interview on No Jumper, which I'm not surprised. You feel me? Adam will interview anybody because he'll justify it as saying, if you were the family, wouldn't you want to know why the person that, you know, killed your beloved one, like, what was the reason, basically? So he always justifies it in that way. But we know what it really is. Yeah, so I don't really know how I feel about this, but yeah, man. We're gonna go ahead and get to the video. I'm not gonna say too much. When I lose a train of thought, I just wanna get to the video. So let's go ahead and do it, man.
So, okay, the night of this situation, there's been a lot of talk about exactly what y'all were up to in that moment, whether it was a robbery or if there was somebody that basically paid y'all to go do something. How would you describe what was going on that night? Maybe even just like take us through the day if you want.
Well, I'm not finna get into detail about too much, but it was a robbery. Nobody did none of that. That's all false information. It's a lot of pages that's like giving out false information. YouTube's like the vlog, false. Like they don't know none. Y'all don't know nothing. Y'all talking about. Y'all just assuming, and y'all just putting shit together as y'all going around. Like, and then like the way they bring up the situation, and they could be saying like rest in peace to them. They be disrespectful to themselves. They be like.
So if it was a robbery, I saw that he got released from jail. Like he's out of jail. How was he able to get out of jail after committing like countless felonies, bro? You know, breaking and entering, robbery, armed robbery, home invasion, and killing someone. How is he released? I don't know the details on that, but he's obviously not in prison anymore.
Like, I don't know. I just feel like if that was my boy and they're posting them and speaking on a situation like that, like I feel like you my op too.
What's the disrespectful part?
Just like I didn't like, so my manager had me watch a couple videos and shit.
And you hadn't seen these videos until you got out of jail?
I seen a couple videos in jail for sure, but I'm not on no. I don't like watching it. Like watching people just talk about me.
Yeah.
Like that shit, like it's cool. Like I don't feel like I'm getting. They're not gonna get a reaction out of me. It's like I want to watch a nigga talk shit about me. Like,
but they be putting it together with like saying that there was, you know, a bag with an address that was posted online. There was a photo of him and his friend where you could see the address in the background. Is a lot of that not true? It's just people putting shit together after the fact?
Oh, that part I can't speak about because I don't know how the address got. I don't know how I don't know that part. So I can't even speak on that. I'm not finna share a lie to nobody.
Yeah, because what they were trying to say, there was two different scenarios that went on. Mike D, which is Pop Smoke's homie, he had posted a picture outside of the house, and then there was a bag that had the Marys on it that had the address as well. So with that being said, it sounds like it was like a flocking situation that gone bad. But were you guys fans of Pop Smoke at the time, like to be keeping up with his page, and like was it through Mike D's page or Pop Smoke that the logo got dropped?
I didn't know him at all. I didn't know of him. I probably seen one picture of him before, and like I thought he was a model. I was like, well, you got a good modeling career going on. I mean, I thought he was just on that route, but then all this happened. I'm like, I wake up in the morning. I don't even wake up. I didn't go to sleep. I'm just like, damn. I'm just lost.
So you didn't know that it was going to be that big a deal until it starts popping up in the media and stuff the next day?
Like I said, I didn't know. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know who he was connected to. I don't know where he was from. I didn't know shit. All I knew.
That's cap. I'm calling cap. I mean, you can argue with me. You feel me? You can argue with me, but that's straight cap. He's Look at the type of dude. Look at the type of guy he is, person he is, bro.
Is what I knew, and that's why I made my decision based off. And I was high too. I was off of Bird, so I wasn't really fully aware of anything. Well, too much. So.
And all the dudes you were with were like approximately your age?
Around.
Had y'all gone on missions like this before?
If the fact that he's saying that he ain't know who Pop Smoke was, if that's what I recalled from earlier, right? Bro, what are you talking about? You don't know who Pop Smoke is, bro. You didn't know who he was. Come on, bro. You didn't. This was not a random situation. This was not a random robbery, you know what I'm saying? It was not random. It was planned out, bro. He can say all he want to say. I was high. I didn't know what was going on. You knew what was going on, bro. You pulled the trigger. Hey,
next question.
So it wasn't a situation where, because a lot of people were trying to. So when the situation did happen, it was a lot of speculation of what happened, and there was 2 people in the house that night with Pop Smoke that people thought backdoored them and shit. So you saying that you didn't know any of the people in the house at all?
Nobody backdoored nobody. Let's clear that up. Nobody. I know that 100%.
I don't
sure.
believe
Nobody
bro.
backdoored nobody. That female. I can't speak too much on it, but she don't.
Of course, you can't speak too much on that because she has a female or somebody gave you the location, bro. You didn't just, and you knew who Pop Smoke was. You didn't. Don't try to act like we didn't know who he was. It was just a random situation. We just woke up one day and decided to go to this house and rob, and then it's Pop Smoke. Like what? It's like me going to a random mansion and be like, oh snap, I didn't even know this was where you know what I'm saying, I don't know, Dave Chappelle lived or whoever, like anybody, bro. But like that's such a lie. Like he's clearly lying. And he's obviously not gonna admit nothing because he would be admitting to like whatever he did, and he out of prison for a reason. So he's not gonna disclose none of that stuff. He's gonna sit there and straight up lie the whole time.
She don't know what she's talking about at all.
As far as what did she say that you
She
seen?
came out at one point and basically acted as if she believed that it was a backdoor situation, and she tried to call out the Mike D dude and like act like he was being shady, but it never really seemed like that was accurate. You're saying that's true, that y'all did not know him, because how the bunch of 15-year-old kids from LA be in touch with older Brooklyn Crip dudes, that just like seemed like a stretch from the beginning, right?
Exactly. Well, I'm not saying it's impossible to know, but we didn't know that nigga. I don't even know what he looked like. I don't even know what the female looked like.
Yeah.
I'm not, like, I don't wake up in the morning and pay attention to this situation. It's in the back of my head.
You don't wake up in the morning and pay attention to the situation. Bro, stop lying. You knew exactly who it was, bro. You knew exactly what you were doing. But you're going to get on camera. You went in front of the court, probably said the same thing. I don't know who this person was. So you're going to do the same thing, bro. This is crazy, dude. Like, and I watched like the another clip that I didn't react to, but like, bro, he was talking about he wasn't sorry for what he did, nothing like that. Like, that's crazy. I was taught not to be sorry for whatever you do. You just stand on it. But then he said, I wish I didn't do it. Bro, then you said you would. Man, bro.
My head, like what I did, like, feel me? But I'm not every day. That's what they post and what they talk about. I just let social media be social media. Yeah, they want a reaction. I'm not gonna give it to y'all. So I'll just let them do what they do. You're not getting a reaction out of me.
Right. And so, I mean, I don't know exactly like what you're going to be comfortable talking about, but everybody keeps saying that you were the trigger man. Is that accurate?
Next question.
Can't talk about that.
We'll talk about that.
Okay.
Of course not.
Even if you wasn't the trigger man, I feel like, because a lot of people were saying it was a robbery gone wrong. No, no one was intended to get hurt that night.
Nobody's intended to get hurt. Nobody.
So do you feel like drugs played a part in the situation? Like, why did he end up getting shot anyway? Like, why? Especially
I don't feel like the drugs was part of the situation. I just feel like, I don't know, we was just kids, being kids.
Man, he ain't saying nothing. I want to see like what Pop Smoke mom said about the situation. I'm gonna see what she said, bro.
So, you know, we have to also put it out there, right? There were some series of interviews from, you know, the gentleman who was involved, but that's not what we really want to know. We want to know, how do you feel about people wanting to interview someone like that? Should they not be interviewing them? And do you think that maybe it's clickbait?
For something like this, that is horrible. You really want to interview him and get his opinion and get his position. First of all, you're not helping him, because the whole purpose in LA's law is that at 25 you get out, you try to make something of yourself. You try to do something with your life. Hopefully there's been some sort of reform. But you come out and people are like, yo, bro, how you feel about what you did? That's not helping anybody. It's not helping anybody. So as you're sharing with me about gag orders, I'm going to go look into that, because that makes sense to me.
So you would consider having a gag order where he can't necessarily, or anyone involved can't speak on your son's name per se?
That's right. That
Right.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Right.
That makes sense. Stop talking about him. Do what you want to do, say what you want to say, but do that with your own stuff. Don't use my dead child's name to get you some fame. And what kind of fame is that? Like, I really hope nobody's paying them to do what he's doing.
Right.
Because that's it. You have no conscience.
Well, on a positive note, did you see, like, there was
Well, yeah, man. So I'm just gonna cut it off right there. But I just want to say, yeah, Pop Smoke's mom definitely is an intelligent woman. She comes off very intelligent, and I commend her for being so strong. You know what I'm saying? After the death of her son, like my mama couldn't even imagine if she lost me. Like, she wouldn't know how to live with herself. And it's very like good to see somebody who lost their own child, had to bury their own child before, like, the parent is supposed to the child's supposed to bury the parent, not the other way around. And the fact that she's handling this well, it shows that she's a strong woman, man. My condolences out to her and the rest of the family, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, No Jumper shouldn't be interviewing the killers of somebody's son, bro. Like, that's just it's not, in the long run, it's not a good thing, bro. But yeah, man, that's the video, dog. I'll catch y'all.
My nigga.